Oh my gosh, hello. I think I did it properly this time. Do you know what was running through my head as I was in the studio? I've got to press live. But I totally forgot until I looked up and I was like, oh, I've got to press live. And then I think it might have ran smoothly. I think it might have. So let's just keep rolling, shall we? I seem to, when I stop, it goes all, ew. But how is everyone? Oh, look at you guys. You're here. How you going? Guess what? I've actually got my heater on at the moment. Yeah, I got my fan set up just in case, but it's so cold here that yeah, got the heater on. I love winter and I can't wait. And the intro, I agree with you, Diane. The intro always just gets me going, and it's almost like a morning tune. So it kind of suits you guys in your time zone over there. So yeah, that's not every time I try and think about it being another day, or you get guys living what I've just lived, God, that's a brain fucker, isn't it? Oh my God, I'm still not chill when I come on here. I'm like, my whole body vibrates. Like, it's still vibrating now. I feel I'm too shaky. Oh my gosh. I've like tightly crossed my legs, like so tight. What's going on? I need to breathe. Whoa. Phyllis. Oops, I missed it. Frank. I love a double name. Frank. Do you know what makes me think of Frank? Have you seen the Man in the High Castle? That Frank? That's what Frank comes to my mind. Oops, what was your question? I'm awful at this. Did you just start? I think I did. So even if you're coming in halfway, I might be coming in halfway too. But we're starting at the same place, I think. We'll find out. Phyllis. You've got like 6:22 a.m. That's what time I usually go to bed. I'm such a night owl. But yes, taken on a second job, so I kind of have to get back into being normal Bill. Just plain old Bill, 9 to 5. Oh, I don't know if I can do it during the day. At least it'll be winter and it'll be cold and you get to wear hoodies and sneakers and shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was actually, do you know what? I was in a good mood all day until my drive home from work. I I should listen to my own intuition, but I ignored it today and I so regretted it. I hopped on the freeway and my intuition was like, look, bitch, don't go on the freeway. You've got to go the other way. Even though it's long, it's going to be quicker. Oh, an hour and 20 minutes I was stuck on the freeway. I don't understand why people get so far up everyone's bum. Like, if we all just cruised with a little bit of gap, like, that's my thing. Sometimes I try to hold the queue back a bit so I can get a bit of room so I can just roll steadily. I don't see, like, it's the people that think they're going to get there quicker by being right up someone's bum, that it's just constantly stop, start, stop, start. I'm like, oh, I was, oh, I was so angry. Like, that is road rage for me. Just, I can't understand it. Oh, Toronto. So jealous of we Canadians. I want to be in Canada so bad. One of my best friends lives over there. Well, I was kind of like MIA for a few days. I could have taken a whole week off, but I actually really miss I found, like, how much you guys are actually helping me, and I totally forgot about that until, like, I took 2 days off, and I was like, "What is going on?" And it's true. I'm such a little hermit, loner. It's, you know, it's been good to talk to people and then actually talk back, not just be, um, Alexa or Google, "What the fuck do you want?" I'm like, "Please talk to me." I've had, like, huge conversations with Google on my phone. I'm I'm oh, Phyllis. Nope, missed it. I miss it all the time. What's going on? Oh, vendor. Oh, you're a yeller? Oh, you're a yeller at others when you drive, especially the guy especially the one up your ass. They're the one I don't understand. They really do think they're gonna get further, I mean, anywhere quicker by being up someone's ass. It's so annoying. Sometimes, though, I like to play with that a bit. Just I wanna push it, but then, that gets them more rolled up. I've been told not to do that, but sometimes I can't help it because I get bored. Because 'cause I'm like, "You need to chill, dude." And then I just start looking around at all the scenery. We're not going anywhere. Hey, T King. Best name, T King. I feel like you could be like a Ninja Turtle. Maybe just the T, Turtle King. I've been watching, movies that just always make me feel good, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original movies from the 1980s with Casey always make me feel so good, and just, Drew Barrymore movies. I'm a sucker, but I'm a sucker for the shit ones, like, that no one really watches, like Home Fries. Anyone out there know Home Fries? And I think it's got, one of the Owen brothers in it, the one that, like, isn't the blonde one. I'm so bad with celebrity names. I'm so, like, astonished when everyone knows what I'm talking about because 'cause I'm like, "Yes, that one." Oh, the original Ghostbusters movie? Oh, it's so much better now as an adult. Like, it was cool when I was a kid, but now, as an adult, when you can be completely loose, having a little choof choof, oh, it's the best. I hate how they're remaking movies. I hate how it's always the best ones, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That was only good because Johnny Depp. Like, I don't know if they did a good job. I'd still watch the original with John. Oh, they just need to interchange it or something, because I'm a sucker for, like, Tim Burton movies, of course. When I go quiet, that means I'm looking to the chat, but I should probably I was gonna not talk I don't even wanna talk her name, how we're not allowed to talk her name and stuff. Oh, this is better because I meant to talk in here. Oh my god, why didn't you guys tell me? Oi, I think you're talking in number B. Number B. The thing is, though, do you know what? I don't know if this is bad, and I might have broken the microphone, but last time I was on here, I went to bed, obviously, and I woke up the next morning and it was, like, on the ground. Oh, I mean, I knew I didn't screw it tight enough. You never know if you screwed it tight enough. I'm talking about the stuff that you turn to make it tight. What's it called? Oh, I wanna say wench, but that's not it, because damn my brain when it comes to anything mechanical and fixing. Like, I'm so lucky I have a screwdriver that does everything. Like, yeah, the multi one, but it does have Diamantes on it because Gilmore Girl fan here. I'm just yabbering on, but even just yabbering on feels so good because I just have been I should talk to myself more often. Maybe that would stop me going crazy. I used to just always talk to my dog and like, oh, and this week I'm kind of avoiding talking to my family because my sister's over with her kid. God, imagine if she's just listening to this and she doesn't even know that it's me. I won't even go into that. It's a pretty good number of people in here right now. 33. It was 33 before the exit. I hope these people know what they're doing to my mind. My numbers need to be good. Nuts and bolts. Yes. That's exactly I'm not good at stuff like that. And that's why mechanics are there and they look good doing it. Why do they always look good doing it? Every mechanic. I've never, even if they're not good looking, a bit of grease and stuff, it's like, whoa. You know what I figured out? Because I've always been, if we had to do dress ups in the bedroom, be like firemen. I've always just been firemen, I don't know what it is. Maybe it is when I had to give out these free calendars because they weren't selling. But, oh God, that was a good year. Because I just plastered I made a table. I made a table out of these calendars that we couldn't sell, these firemen. Oh my gosh. And I ripped all the pages out and stuck them on this old table out the back and kind of redid it. I've never been arty, but sometimes when your hype team's right, it was good. But now I'm thinking doctors. Doctors are the ones that you want around when when the world, you don't want a fireman. A fireman is not going to be able to save you. He will from the fire, but this is end of the world stuff. I'm thinking doctors because I broke my leg, he can fix it. Yeah. Plus, they're already at the hospital because my thing is I think I've only just figured out why I might have need a husband. Oh God, sounds so committed. I sound so labeled. But a husband and maybe children. I want to adopt, but I haven't grown up yet, and that's my problem. I don't know when I'm going to grow up. It will happen. God, Bill's so much more grown up than me. Look, Bill's got his fucking life together. He's a fucking pilot. But yeah. And then because my whole thing is when I'm in the hospital, I got no visitors. I don't have anyone to visit me, and I have figured out everyone's married for that reason. That would just be my main reason. I just want a husband just so someone comes visits me. And if he's a doctor and he already works at the hospital, things are just looking fantastic. I could actually live in the hospital. We could even have a caravan, but a Shasta caravan, none of this God, why did my mind go to Teen Mum? No one on Teen Mum had a caravan. They should have though. Oh my God, imagine Teen Mum Caravan Edition. My God. Do not steal my idea, but if anyone knows, well, I hope Katie's. That's, we're not going to say her name. Her name from now on is Petra. If you don't know why, well, we'd have to go to my Twitter, wouldn't we? Oh, and I can get into Instagram now because I totally forgot what it was. So I just reset it. And now I hooked up my laptop to it and it's just fucking beautiful. Everything is going smoothly. I hope my microphone's on. I think it is. Oh, that's right. I've got to speak in here. Oh, the thing is, it's in the way. Not that I'm looking at anything. I should be looking at stuff, right? What should I be looking at when I'm on here? Should I just be yabbering on? Petra, yeah, and like Petra dish because like it's full of bacteria. But like that, what is Petrie? But it wasn't Petrie the little bird from The Lion King? That wasn't Petrie, was it? It was something close though. Yes, Petra. 'Cause I'm petrified. Oops. Petra. Yep, that's the name. Because isn't it in Harry Potter you can't say someone's name? Do they like say that you can't that's the name of what you can't say? No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. Is anyone else confused? Because I totally don't know where we are. Come on, quick, someone take us back so we can make a little bit of sense. Because right now, I'm in one of those alleyways where it's like three paths, and I feel like we should just go back like the way we came. Because if we had to choose a path right now, I'm not sure. It's going a bit too far off track. Gosh, how my mind works. So I should be looking at something. So I'm just going to get my mobile because what's going on? Oh, yes. Okay, so should we go to Instagram? Because I feel like I want to kind of address the Jessa. No, see, I'm going to forget who they are, their names. But they all start with J, and that's my thing, how if I forget someone's name, I just start going through the alphabet in my head, and then their name, like, pops out. But you can't do that with any of the Duggar girls because, or Duggar anyone. They all start with J. Does Michelle feel left out? Why didn't she change her name legally to something J? How many J names are there? Enough. More than 19, right? Oh my god, what is that? The dog post? Oh no, I don't know if I can do animals. And is it her animal? Is it her dogs? Oh my god, like nothing's been done. I can't even make the cat one. I can't. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Yes, we now refer to the one that cannot be pronounced. Even Michael Jackson was called MJ. Initials are great. But yes, Petra. 'Cause I was petrified. I don't know, that could be her theme song, Petra. Because I was petrified. Someone really needs to make. Okay, let's see what's going on because I gotta shut up. When I bring up the screen, the Instagram, I can just talk, can't I? I still don't know what I'm doing. I should know, but okay, let's figure it out. Oops. So you guys can still hear me, right? Is it even coming up? Oh, there's the delay. So how long's the delay? Fuck. I want like no delay because I'm delayed. But I think our delay might be in sync. How weird is it coming like using Instagram on the computer? I never knew that. I always thought Instagram was just for phones. Does everyone use their where am I? How come I can't move it? Maybe am I in the wrong window? Oh, I've got to go over there to move it. Oh my god. Come on, brain. Kick in. We are in action. Oh, yeah. So I was saying how weird it is. This one. Is that far out? It looks so weird. Sorry, I'm chewing a chewy and I don't know if it's loud. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me so you guys can hear me when I talk and I'm over that side? Like, I haven't stopped talking, so if you could still hear all that, I just wanna check because I don't know what I'm doing and I just wanna get it right. Don't you just I don't like when, like, people sit back and they know that I'm doing wrong and they don't say anything. So if you know I'm doing stuff wrong, please tell me. I mean, I wanna learn. I've come a long way, baby. I mean, put me on the front of Fatboy Slim's album, but, like, as one of the other people behind him. Oh, you hear me. Yay, guys. Woo. I love it. Oh, okay, that's good. I'm going back over. Oh, this is fantastic. So this is how StreamYard works. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. Oh, so is Jeremy oh, that's right. So she's married to the guy with the good hair. Yes. Ginger with a J. Okay, sorry, I'm a little bit I'm just like, wow, this is Instagram on a laptop. Still blown away by that. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Oh God, can I read it? Dear Jeremy, if you were a man, oh my God, ooh. If you were a man that actually gave two shits about your wife, you would not deprive her of medical intervention and therapy for her obvious mental health crisis. No amount of God will help her. What? No amount of God will help her. Oh, does that make sense? I don't know. We'll just see. No amount of God. But what amount of God? God is a full amount. What do you mean, God? No amount of prayer? Why is she so anti-God? You know what? Like, this is another similarity between Petra and I. I was raised Catholic. I went to Catholic school. My nana was like a devout Christian. We used to have to go with her to give out communion to the homeless and those that are struggling and stuff. Like, I mean, if anything, it really showed that side. But if that gave her hope in life, I'm not going to sit there and take that away or like attack that. I don't think anyone has any right to judge anyone on anyone's religion. You do you. Katie's never kept in her own lane. As much as she loves to use that cliche, every time I'm going to keep to myself. I'm going to keep in my own lane. I don't think she knows what that means. Yeah, well, duh. Okay. Back to this. No amount of God will help her. She is not punished for not having enough faith, or more faith won't fix the issue. My God, you could have said so much. What the hell, Katie, with that whole little, that's not a paragraph. That could have just been one sentence. Okay. I need to get over that and just focus on the issue at hand. Ginger needs help. Fans have been screaming at you both to get help. Fans have been screaming at you both to get her help. Screaming at both of them to get her help. I can't even read this just because it's so like fucking Katie. Like, how the fuck does she think that this is okay? Think that her point of view is valid? I've got to finish reading it. Sorry that I'm annoying. I mean, you must be used to it by now. God. Nothing is just ever straightforward. That's another thing. That's another similarity. Oh, okay. I'm so hung up on certain things. Ginger needs help. Fans have been screaming at you both to get her help. We know she's struggling. She writes about her anxiety and depression. Now she's admitted to struggle with food. If she doesn't get help, she could die. Does this have a scrolly thing? No. Is that the end? I don't remember that being the end. Where's the hashtags? There's always hashtags. Because I can't figure out how to use this. Oh, okay. So, yeah, obviously, how do I go back? How do I get out of here? I'm stuck in here forever. I'm stuck in Katie's Instagram forever and I can't get out. Imagine that. That's a Langoliers episode I do not want to be a part of. See, I still want to bring it down. Did you guys even... Oh, should I go back and click on it? Yeah, because we don't want to see these squares. Imagine if I get back here and you're like, hello, we could not even hear you. Oh, no. No alarm. Pound the alarm. Oh. Okay. I don't know if anyone saw my Twitter. Yeah, maybe I should have brought up my Twitter. Should I bring up my Twitter? Okay, I'm gonna go with this and make my own decision, and I'll be back in a minute. Oops. Oh, that's me. Oh, I could have just gone, but now I'm here, freaking out. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yes, find that. Okay, 1 second. Oh my God, luckily I am a bit switched on because I started to talk and I was muted. But hopefully I wasn't gone for too long. But yeah, I'll just read Mrs. Care. I like to call her MC, and yeah, do a little dance. I'm going to read hers and then I'll read mine. And is that the same post? Why does it... Everything looks better with a black background and white writing? Okay, Bill. Bill, get it together. Okay, so MC says, Mrs. Care. Oh, hang on. Let me just check that it is the same. Is it the same? Oh, she changed it. Did Katie change it? This is different. Can you zoom in? I don't know how to do that. Can I zoom in? Zoom. No, I want this to be zoomed. Oh my God, this is not working. I'm fucking up my own laptop. I can't even see it. I'm too blind. That's what happens. Okay, I'm going to try read it because it's important. Oh, so Katie erased all this from this down. I'm turned on, aren't I? I mean, my mic's turned on, isn't it? I'm turned on, aren't I? Well, yeah, so Katie deleted that. Okay, I'm going to try and read it. Let's concentrate. If she doesn't get help, she could die from her illness. Stop being so arrogant and above everything. Stop denying her access to medical care. You have a damn college degree. Oh my God, what the fuck, bitch? You have a damn college degree and there is zero excuse for your utter irresponsible actions as a father and husband. You've openly mocked her lack of education. Shit, Katie. You're uneducated. You are so uneducated. Out of both Ginger and Jeremy, oh, he's a J too. That's cool. You are the most uneducated out of the three of you. So shut the fuck up. I'm never going to get monetized, I'll tell you now. Challenge of the year. Okay, hang on, where were we? Let's have a look down in Littleton Town. We were somewhere around where it says that it's little writing. You've openly mocked her lack of education. You've damaged her unworldliness. Demeaned, sorry. You've demeaned her unworldliness. I think she might have more worldliness than you, Katie. Oh, what's going on, Petra? Petra. It's never gonna stick. Ooh. Yeah, you. Where was I? Yeah, Petra, you have no unworldliness. No, you have no worldliness yourself. I don't think you're so closed in your room and Minnesota. I mean, you went to Spain, but that was part of your uni course. You weren't out there with your own wings. You were still being carried by your university. And you really wasted that degree, didn't you? So really, you're uneducated more than anyone. You've literally told her that she has nothing to offer your kids on your podcast because she didn't learn anything or prepare for adulthood. Petra, you're the one that's stuck in adolescence. You're the one that did not grow beyond. You have not matured. You're fucking 42 and you act like a teenager. You spend all your time worrying about what other people are saying about you. So much that you have all these sock accounts. You are online minimum 18 hours out of 24 hours a day. So check your own mental health. Are you even that aware? Yes, I'm talking to you, straight to you, Katie Joy Paulson. Where's the joy? I rarely see the joy. The joy is not in your tone of voice. You are monotone. Even when you won your jurisdiction. I'm incredibly happy. Do you even take notice of how your body reacts? How you react? Are you even conscious enough to realize your own needs and wants and how to have a healthy mind? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I've never seen anyone lacking self-awareness like you do. I've never, ever seen that, especially on YouTube. And yet you think anyone that has these opinions and these point of views on you Trolls. I really need you to get a dictionary. Actually, I'm just gonna add that to the box. I'm gonna highlight trolls, although it's not gonna be what you think it is. Even hackers. That's not what you think they are. Just saying. Did I finish it? Probably not. Fuck. Oh, gosh, sorry. I should, write in the description that I swear, but if you're here and you must know. Stop being a raging narcissist and get her help, please, before it's too late. Sincerely, thousands of concerned fans. So are you saying, Petra, this is to you, are you saying that you're a fan? Because you can't just sign it off for a group that you don't belong to. You must be a fan. You're going to admit it? And also, a fan wouldn't attack anyone like this. In saying all this, you do know that you're harming Ginger more than anyone. Why are you being so public? So how come you don't know what the boundaries are for just common respect and people going through stuff and stuff that's delicate and stuff that public should not be spoken about publicly? Oh, I was nearly there. I almost made sense. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like my head might be a little bit on. Usually I am the secretary from Beetlejuice, sitting next to my own head and shoulders and just got my legs. I have those earrings. Do you know what's really hard about that is trying to figure out the sequence, what is people going to look at first and which is their left and right, so that you don't want to see the legs and then go, oh, that's the body, because I always want the body to go first. This is the shit I think about. And yeah, and I haven't even looked at the chat, which is probably a good thing, because could you guys hear me when I was over there? Oh my God, look how small it looks here. You really were relying on me. I love that. In a little bit, just I think I did a good job. Look at that small bill writing. That is tiny. Okay, I guess I better read the other bit. Seems like it took forever, but when we're on a roll, we just got to keep going. Oh, hang on. How do I go back? Still learning what's going on. And then MC, Mrs. Kerr wrote, Dear Todd Polson. Oh, I've never called him Todd. That sounded weird. Dear Todd Polson, if you were a man that actually gave two shits about your wife, you would not deprive her of medical intervention and therapy for her obvious mental health crisis and abuse of alcohol and prescription medicines. 1,000s of viewers are begging you to intervene ASAP. Woo! Let's just do lots of high fives on double speed. Yeah, that, oh God, that was hard. I'm doing it to the air. I don't know if you can even hear my shirt, but okay. And then I wrote, this is 100%. Toad is a disgraceful Toad is a disgraceful husband to just let his wife's mental health spiral daily, and he does nothing. Nothing, guys, nothing at all. This is just my worst fucking nightmare. If I was in her position and no one in my family or my friends or my enemies did anything to stop what was going on, when I'm in obvious need of help. And the reason Toad is not doing anything, because he's unwell as well. It's so hard for another addict to realize when the other one is in a bad way. as long as you're both, like, always wanting to be on that same level and you're both enabling each other, no one's gonna get help. And, oh, it fucking shits me. Especially because, like, from the mental health, like, point of view, like, this is all these people, all her fans, everyone looking on, they're not even realizing, they're not even aware. I don't see any of them. I guess they don't wanna get blocked, but that's scary to live in a world where people can't even recognize mental illness when it's right in front of them 24/7 days, whatever. The overload of too much. It's so wrong. I feel like YouTube needs to make a law where they are able to step in when the family and the friends and no one recognizes that someone is basically, because I've said it before, like, I'm not, like, as evil as her. She does have, like, evil that drives her and, like, also makes, like, pushes people away. But I've been in that dark depression where I used to think I looked fine. I used to think everything was fine, and I remember one of my friends, like, looked into my eyes, and this kind of is when I first started to sort of wake up, and to hear, like, one of my best friends say, "You're just dead inside. There's nothing. I don't see anything. It's just ugh." And it was so true. Like, I was just a body. I was like, I even had a brain scan, and there were parts of my brain that were just gray matter, like, dormant, because my body was my coffin, basically. And I guess, yeah, I can see with the substance abuse and them being a couple and both enabling each other, and as long as they're getting their daily fix, like, they don't care, and they obviously don't care for anyone. There's a child in this house, but yeah. Because yeah, I was actually in a relationship similar, not alcohol wasn't the issue, but, I'll say drugs were, not weed, more hardcore was, like, yeah, meth, and we that was a relationship for 5 years, and it was spiraled. I mean, it was fueled by, our meth use, and, yeah, it was an emotional abuse, DV relationship, and it took me so long to, like, get over, and I'm so glad that, because he isolated me, and I had no one but my mum just never gave up on me, and thank God, because I just put myself in Katie's shoes if I was online talking, and my mum, like, heard about it through someone, she would make sure she saw it so that, my mum would be over there breaking down doors, dragging me off the internet, cutting the internet cord, making sure I got help, because if you love someone so much, you could not sit back and let them do this. I've been clean for 9 years now. It took a lot of therapy, and it took so long to get my self-confidence back because he owned my mind. So, I used to, like, look in the mirror and hear his voice. I never heard my voice for so long, like, oh, it was only recent. It was probably in the last 8, 7, 8 years maybe. Hmm. Probably about 6 years maybe that I started hearing my voice again and started getting self-confidence back. Oh, it must be 8 years. I don't know, it's somewhere around there. My brain wants to make it, like, exact. It's so weird, like, even just seeing, like, people say congratulations on your sobriety. I don't tell people. I haven't even told my parents. I could never. I feel like that would be I don't know. I don't know. They don't need that shit, and, like, I'm through it now, and, um, yeah. But then also 'cause, the people that I did, like, drugs with, there's not many of us left, and, like, a lot of them some of them ended up with carers. That's how fucked they became because they drank as well. They drank red wine. They used to drink goon and, um, like, smoke meth, and then when they couldn't do that, they would just, start abusing Dexies, and now they need carers, and some of them aren't even alive, and, um, there's, like, everyone's heard of, like, the 27 Club. Once you get past that, it's, like, meant to be like, yeah, you didn't succumb to the 27 Club. I reckon, in my opinion, there's a 37 Club as well. There's, like, a part where people overcome, like, their drugs and everything's going good, but they just can't escape those demons, and I feel like I've lost so many of my friends that are, like, that were 37 when they passed away, and it's sad. Like, I don't have many friends left. Like, I have a few good friends, but yeah, I've lost a lot of people from I've seen a lot of shit go down, and yeah, and that's why I got into my work that I wanted to get into. But, I should, like, say that my mum didn't come in and just swoop me up. It took, like, probably 3 years to get therapy, and in those 3 years, this is probably where I found my humor, but I had, like, agoraphobia, and it was really bad. I couldn't even go to my letterbox without freaking the fuck out. That's when I found Sheila is it Sheila or Shirley from Shameless? And I've never related so much to a character except, like, I don't sleep with alcoholics that look like bums. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Sheila? She had, like, agoraphobia. I think she ended up marrying is it the American one? Yeah, it would have been the American one 'cause I don't know, yeah. Anyone into Shameless? Is my microphone turned on? Oh my god, what's going on? Have I just been yambling on and you guys are like, "Hey, look at us in the chat." I'm gonna, like, go up a little bit. I'm turning to the chat. Oh, it's so weird. It's like, did I just say that? Did I just confess? There's always edit. No. That's a little bit of it, but, um, I ended up getting Tinky. My pug was my therapy dog. She was allowed on trains and stuff, which was so cool, but then, we were just together 24/7. Oh, Ballistic Rolo. Hang on. Has your name always been Rolo at the end? Okay. They say, "Well done. I have an ex like that, and he's still in my head." Oh, is this okay if oh, no. Oh, you ended with laughing. He's still in my head, but I've morphed his image into something positive now. The the git encourages me to do better now. Oh, right. And if you can't take I mean, you always have to find something positive in the bad. I've always done that. Like, if I'd never dated my ex, I would never have found my best friend. And I mean, that was back when I was a teenager. Isn't it weird when you have friends and you've been friends with them for over 20 years? It's like, fuck, bitch, you do know me. Because when did we age? But yeah, only a few like do get. I feel lucky in a way that like I did overcome it, but oh yes, cognitive. I can't speak today. I've got cognitive dis. Let's not go there. Well, I know what you mean because I can see the image and the chapter in my books. It always brings it up. That's why I'm a hermit. I mean, that's why whenever I am reading stuff, I'm like, I don't know how to say that out loud because I've never had to say it out loud because I read. And so I just say it in my head how I think it is. Now I'm addicted to Google telling me how it sounds, and I want to know how I can change the person like thing. Because do you know, like with Google Maps, it's not Google Maps, it's some map. I can't remember. Is it Google Maps? But you can change the voice. My friend has Kathy Griffin, and I am just so fucking jealous. I want someone, I don't know. I want someone monotone. I want Petra. Oh, Petra, life in the slow lane is not for you. No, I'm the slow lane. She's in the she's in her own lane, which is that's what it's called. You can only go at your own. Yeah. Oh, thanks for being here, Venda. Oh, thank you. It's still really hard for me to take compliments, but just know that like just reading, like everyone like saying like, oh my God, it's just look, I can't speak. I can't speak right now. This shit happens. Oh no, my dog was called Tinky. Kinky? Imagine if my dog was called Kinky. Kinky. No, Tinky. Her name was Tinkerbell. Yeah, because I love Paris Hilton. Oh, Sheila. She's the one that lives in the house that she can't leave her house, and I think she ends up marrying like the dad of the Gallagher. My God, Gallagher. Why does that sound so weird? That's not it, but I'm close. She ends up marrying her name was Sheila. It's a great name, Sheila. Sheila. Oh my God, what's that? Oh, so Ballistic says, oh my God, I want an Aussie to tell me how to say stuff. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, if it was just all in slang and then you'd have to just figure out, you'd be like, ah. Okay. Well, I'll go back over there. Was that what I was going to talk about? Oh yeah. So what yeah, what the fuck Toad needs to where is her parents? Surely when her parents visit, they are noticing that she's not doing well. Even if she was my enemy, like if I hated her and like, oh yeah, she's a girl from school that like I used to hate and I came across her on YouTube, I'd fucking want to help, you know? Even if it meant like pretending to be her friend to try and get in there. And then you can just start planting seeds. That was always my thing, you know? I just wanted to plant some seeds. Because you guys know what I mean? When you plant a seed in someone's mind and then something will make them think of that and eventually it will grow and they'll become more aware of whatever you've planted. I mean, you got to plant some good stuff, but I like to plant bad stuff too, no. I'm not even good at gardening. What the hell am I talking about? But you know what I was watching the other night? Well, I came across, like, remember Matt Bear? Matt Bayer? Matt Bayer? Remember Matt Bayer is, I feel like I just wanna hear someone, like, a different accent say his name. Matt Bayer, his Sherelle interview, and, where he goes, "Katie's not on my mind 24/7." Like, I remember after that interview, Katie just went on this huge anti-Matt, like everything, even calling him out, thinking that he was socks. Yeah, my friend first, all that. Well, that happened like before, but should I bring that up? Oh, I'm all over the place. I'm willy-nilly right now. It's what happened. I turn to the chat and then I forget what I'm doing. Hang on, let me just go over to Twitter and let me just see. Oh, I didn't watch this one. Hang on. I don't know if I can't even zoom in. What did you guys think of? So this top is worth $40 USD, which would be about, I don't know, $70 or something Australian. I don't know, but close. And hang on, where's their actual tweet? Yeah, look, 40 fucking bucks. Oh, but she's offering 50% because I heard it's closing down. Amy's store, shop 3130. Yeah, so this is the top. It's actually long sleeved, but Katie, I just wish that that was real. Like, I wish that her expression was, she didn't have to fake it. It looks fake. I don't feel genuine happiness. I don't feel happy when I look at her. I feel scared and I feel sad. She makes me feel sad. She makes me feel so sad. That's what just kills me. You wouldn't pay $40 for that? No. Well, I don't know. Is Walmart your cheap stuff? Well, like Kmart, you could get that for seriously $5 Australian. But it looks like it's too big for her. Plus, like, it's just too, I don't know. Is it hot over there at the moment? Maybe that's it. I don't know if I've ever seen this much skin. Have I seen this much skin on Petra? Should we go back to her face? It's the eyebrows that scare me in my post. Oh, I don't know how to zoom in. Damn it. Can you zoom in? No. I don't know how to work computers because I use my phone for everything. I know. I even make my videos on my phone. It's just so much easier. But I don't know. Is it just me, or do you guys see the fake? It's just dead. The mouth, that's not happy. And I'm not being critical. I'm trying to point it out because, Katie, everything you said to Jeremy with good hair, you don't even have. I mean, do you not care that your hair's that big? Like, that's not. You need a fringe. And I'm not saying that out of being disrespectful or not, or being mean or anything. It would look so good with a fringe, a long fringe, or even like a short little, 50s style. And microblading on the eyebrows, you wouldn't have to spend time worrying about them being perfect. They'll be already done. They'll be mapped out. If I didn't have eyebrows, I'd go that way. Unfortunately, I've still got eyebrows. Unfortunately, I still have to wax, and that's hard because I have anxiety and I shake, and sometimes I take off way more than I should. And I mean, you, if you ever see me one day without an eyebrow online, you can give it to me, Katie. I'm open to that because I like to joke about shit that I do wrong with you. We can joke around about that. How about having a little laugh about something, Katie? Laugh at yourself. Is that yeah? Or go to one of those laughing groups, where you just laugh. I used to join in with this laughing group every morning, or because I used to work at this bar and I used to have to walk home through this park at like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. and there'd be old ladies doing the laughing circle and yoga and stuff. I never joined in with the yoga, but a good laugh. It's just great. It's almost like, I mean, I want to say invigorating, but I don't even know if that's the right word. I've still got my legs tightly crossed. I'm like, if I don't move, they can't see me, right? Oh, but your Fahrenheit, 50 to 70. I'm so bad at maths. But it'd be heading towards like warmer weather. I can't believe how cold it is here. It's so cold, but bring it on, bring it on. I just need to, go get my winter pajamas and then get my winter doona out of the storage. Oh, God, I love winter. And do you know what I love? Eating ice cream when it's freezing cold and like you've got a doona on. Is anyone's favorite thing that? Yes, laughing circles are a thing. They're so good. They're so good. I used to feel embarrassed, but I mean, a good laugh takes you places. Oh, I just feel so like Katie, just take and the makeup as well, because she's got remember she gave shit to Tati for having all the glitter pans in her palette, and then Katie has pink glitter on her eyeshadow in this picture, and it's way too close to her inner corner. Like, if you're going to do that, you need a, what's it called, guys? What's it called? Um, cut crease, right? Imagine Katie doing a cut crease. Gosh, imagine Katie doing good makeup where, like, instead of going in circles, she brings it out to the side or doesn't even have barely any. I would love to see no eyeshadow on. My mum hates the cold shoulder shirts, the tops. I call them indecisive, like you don't know whether you want to wear a long sleeve or have your shoulders out. I don't know, just that lipstick is not for daytime. I'm so critical of her makeup, but that's when I used to feel the worst for her. Like, I used to feel so sorry for her when she used to do the get ready with me, just because she was doing it so wrong, and all she needed to do was ask for help. I was willing to help her. She blocked me because I tried to give her eyebrow advice. She's come a long way since that tail, the eyebrow tail. So she is listening to someone, but bring it in, Katie. Bring it in the middle. Bring it into the middle. Bring the eyebrows into the middle now. That's the next stage. If you do that, it will be a signal to me that you're listening. I'm happy to give you advice. Do I have a condescending? I can't even say it. My tone is not something that you shouldn't like. What is the word I'm chasing here? Like, you don't need to be intimidated by me at all. I mean, God, I don't even have my fucking life together, you know? Well, I do, but in different ways than, you know, you're the grown up here. You're the grown up in between me and you. I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'm just trying to help you out, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I don't know where this all went. Gosh, quick, change it. Because nightmares. Oops. Oh, there was this video. Oh.
Where we did the full panel, that took weeks. But
How
the
do
basic,
hang on.
where they just run the number of chromosomes, that's a really fast.
Oh my God, when she says chromosomes, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
But I'm pretty sure we had our results within like a day.
Can you hear it? Probably
For
not.
other genetic testing, where we did the full panel, that took weeks. But the basic, where they just run the number of chromosomes, that's a really fast test.
Hang on, wait. You said chromosomes. Don't take a sip when you say chromosomes. I want to see your lips when you say it.
But I'm pretty sure we had our results within like a day. For other genetic testing, where we did the full panel, that took weeks.
Oh, I got to
But
turn
the
my
basic, where they just run the number of chromosomes, that's a really fast test. Fast test. But I'm pretty sure we had our results within like a day. For other genetic testing, where we did the full panel, that took weeks. But the basic, where they just run the number of chromosomes, that's a really fast test.
Okay, it says, someone says, I wonder if V will grow up one day and be upset with all the info that is out about him. 100% he will, Katie. Oh, Petra. It's going to turn. Boom, and she... Oh, sorry. I left my mic on. Sorry, was that really annoying? Because I left my mic on and then I tried to redo it. And in the end, I left my mic on again. So that person was, you know, asking her why, or do you reckon V will be upset when he grows up to learn about all the stuff that she has shared about him online? Holy fucking 100%. Yes, he will. He's going to despise her. The stuff that she has shared is, I think I even wrote it. Let's see if we can go back to my post. Oh, how do I go back? How do I get out of this? Damn. Sorry, I'm chewing into the microphone. And then I wrote, V is going to despise her so much. She has to feel guilty for the years of exploiting his rights to privacy. Too many photos out there of him, especially photos no mother would share of their child. Close to death in the hospital. Like, she has shared some photos that I would never think of sharing with the public. There's just she does not know boundaries. She does not know boundaries. She doesn't know how to protect her son. She's exploited him since birth. And that's fucking scary. But yeah, and then I was like, KJ only wants sympathy. I mean, that's all she ever wants from someone. When people give, that's why, you know, there's girls out there, there's certain girls or people that will lie about being sexually attacked. Although I do feel that there's some truth to Katie's story, I do believe she's expanded it, but there are people out there that use that and say that to their boyfriends to get a sympathy response back, and it's sick. Most of my best mates when I was in my 20s were guys, and I saw so many girls like mind fuck them with just stuff like, and if you've been through it, you can tell when someone is lying about stuff because you can. And I don't know, I just feel like Katie would, in my opinion, be one of those people that would say stuff to get a certain reaction. So she could, like, how far would she go to get that is what scares the shit out of me, because she does not feel for other people. No feeling at all. Could care less how it hurts them. Couldn't even see what she was doing to Tati was affecting Tati. Nah. Oh. Yeah. And look, yes, I misspelt mother. It came out as moth with an E on the end. And then I wrote, even my keyboard knows she's not a mother. She really is a misspelt moth, because we all know she would misspell it, wouldn't she? God, I'm such a bitch sometimes, but she pushes me so far. And in those 2 days where I wasn't talking and I was like being silent, well, I wasn't being silent. I was just watching Married at First Sight, which fucking hell. And then she's talking about her son and the feeding tubes and why he doesn't sit up at the table with them. And I'm like, why are you sharing more information about him? Full on huge Instagram post. And I'm just like, does she ever learn? No, she doesn't learn. She's been on YouTube for how long? And she's still the same fucking person. How does someone not grow? I guess when you're not willing to take on new information, you don't grow. But like, how can the people around her not see this? How has Toad not realized that his wife is stuck in adolescence, is stuck in a teenage mindset? Where did they find each other? Like Desperate Are Us back pages? Oh, I'm just gonna regret what comes out of my mouth when I'm on these lives sometime. I mean, but I've just got to say it because, oh yeah, so I recorded another Pathios like article, even though some people don't like it. Like, it's fine. It's good. It's helping it's helping me be able to talk. Which last year I kind of lost my voice. Like, I forgot how to talk. Oh, Frank. Oh, it's moving fast. Yeah, because Toad's stuck in the same, exactly. He's stuck in the same mindset. He can't see because he's also got the issues. Oh, it's just. Oh, Frank says you hit the. I feel like you want to say hit the nail on the head. I think I'm going to say that. When you're not willing to take on new information, you will not change. I can't imagine not being willing to learn. I don't understand that, because I crave knowledge so bad. I crave, and I love the people that are willing to teach and like unload their information onto me and be able to like properly explain it so that I would understand, rather than belittle me for not knowing it. Those are the people, like, I feel like Katie would belittle me because I didn't know something, but she doesn't know anything anyway. Maybe that's like the reason those people belittle people, because, why they tease you for not knowing it, because them themselves don't know it. Because if they did, they'd be so willing to pass on the information, right? I don't know. But I think that's like back at school as well. Katie just reminds me of so much back at school. She reminds me of year 9, which would be like, I don't know, 14, 15. That's where I feel like she's stuck, because you learn all this. Oh, Frank's coming in with with a lot of words. Frank. So Frank says, I've got to spell it right. And honestly, I think there could be other factors in play with Toad. I think he might fear losing V because, she would play. I don't know if she would. I think she's a lot like Amber. She sees V as maybe a commodity. He's always her income when she's got nothing else to write on, or when she feels pressured, she just brings up him. What made her bring up the whole dinner thing? Was it someone said, oh, yeah, because someone said, oh, do you get V to wash his dishes after his dinner or do simple chores? And she's like, no, we don't all sit at the table. Or something. Yeah, we know he sits on that couch. We saw you clean it. You were like, look, it's all dirty from my son's feeding tube. Who remembers that cleaning video of the couch? That's how disgusting. Like, who would share that? No one would share that. And then she pours it down the kitchen fucking sink. Where's the laundry? I'm trying to figure out where the laundry is. Is it that little door off the kitchen? But I think that's the pantry. I like to know where everything is. Actually, I think the laundry might be off the hallway, because she puts the dog in there sometimes. Oh, yeah, I was reading this. Oh, actually, I'll have to share this on Instagram, maybe. Not Instagram, Twitter. But I was on Reddit and I came across a post, and it was like about, what really went down with the whole. So we all know how it wasn't the flag, and it was to do with the dogs. But yeah, like it went further back and like said about how, because I'd totally forgotten about how when they moved to the neighborhood, the neighbors added her and her husband like on Facebook to the community group of, it must be the neighborhood or the local community group where they were all in there, or the neighbors. And then, so this is just, I'll share this on Twitter, the link to this post. I won't be able to find it now. Don't lose your thought. Be aware. Yeah, and then she went through their like after they're all in the group, she obviously went through all their Facebooks and found out that they were like their politics views. I can't even imagine judging someone on that. And that they were like Catholic, or like they were into God. And so she blocked them all and just would never say hi and anything from then on, and got out of the group. And that's when she adopted the 2 dogs, and that they would bark all day, and that the neighbours were people that worked from home. Remember in the dog video, she's out the back and she's like, all my neighbours, they commute 1 hour into work, and that's why it's so quiet during the day. And now, like, it's like, no, your neighbours work from home during the day and your dogs bark all the time. Instead of doing anything about them, you just lock them up in your little studio, which is awful. But yeah, and they were over there for that, and she made it about the flag. Remember, it's 2020. Was it 2020? Did that happen in 2020? Because how? Even thinking back to the whole, I can't even without saying their name, but the old SM days, dumb fuck of the year days, Wow, like that feels like decades ago. But Katie only started her channel in the end of 2019. Oh, that is a mind. That's a mind fuck. Mind fucky. Okay, I'm gonna go have a look at the chat. I feel like my head might be screwed on a little bit. I feel like there's a bit of flow happening. Let's not jinx it. Oh fuck, I got no wood around me to tap. Oh, there's wood. Oh, I probably shouldn't have. Oh, I really shouldn't have knocked on that because that's a bit wobbly. Oh, I'm a fluke artist. Right, Patricia? Patricia says, I could never figure out her not changing. I can't figure it out. It's just not human. Like she's stunted. Oh, hey, Christoph. I always say Christoph, but is it Christoph? Oh, we always have this issue. Christoph. In her mind, if tearing people apart and hurting them makes her money, then she doesn't care. I can hear her saying that in my head too. Oh, yeah. I'm never just so fucking cold. Just not even to have the awareness of what she's saying to Ginger or Jeremy Good Hair. Oh, he's got good hair, doesn't he? He's got such good hair. Ballistic Rolo. Oh, immaturity. Oh, hang on. Butch. Butch. Great name. Immaturity is a classic symptom of narcissism. See, I'm learning about narcissism. Like, also, you can read about narcissism, but until you actually see it, I thought Chanel Evans was bad. But until you see something like this, it's just like, oh, jaw dropping. Ballistic Rolo. Wait, do you like Rolo chocolate? I'm just have to put it out there. Do you even? I think is it only Australian? I don't know. Is all chocolate? Yeah, my brain's getting a little bit. Ballistic Rolo. Oh god, I want Rolo chocolate. Oh my god, I swear you are the Aussie version of me. Really? I love that. You know, stranger twins. God, I want to find mine. Do you know what? My stranger twin apparently works at this pub down the road from me. So I went down there to try and find it. But I'm never going to see her because I don't know how other people see me. But apparently she moved to this other pub. So she wasn't even there. Now I've got to go to the other pub. But I have so many people come up to me asking if I'm her. I mean, God, she must. I need to meet her. She's we could do our part in Fringe, the TV show. Like Astrid's twin, like twin person. If anyone that watches Fringe, Astrid's Fringe double. I don't even know how to say it. Parallel universe person. Oh my God, best. I don't like Olivia. No. But even if he loved his son that much, like if Toad felt for his son, wouldn't he want the best for his mother? It's so hard. Yeah, she's repulsive. Yeah, she's a vile person. Yeah, she pushes away people and she controls that house. She wears the pants and the depends. I'm just saying, Petra, please let me just be truthful without your judgment of me, Petra. Petra. Oh my God, Patron. I feel like I could make a really good hip hop. Petra. Yeah, I fucked it up now. Now it's like, oh, I can't even imagine how V sees how his world is affected by his parents. But he probably doesn't even know anything because he doesn't get outside. I'm trying to have a look, but I've kind of lost my way. I need to get a drink. Oh, Lisa Wigger. Lisa Wigger, my neighbours have different views, but we respect each other. Several include us in family functions, and I take care of the 83-year-old neighbour whose views are very different. Yeah, that respect people for who they are. Accept them for who they are. You can't change them, and it's better to care and be there for someone than hate them judged on something that has nothing to do with you, right? What other people are into and whatever floats their boat doesn't really affect me. I just want Katie to I want her to get over her hate of God. You know, I remember one of the first videos or lives I ever caught of Ball of Wax. And she said, like Katie's hate towards God is really like the hate towards her parents. And it's absolutely true, because she took things on, like, you know how literally is like one of her favorite words. She took stuff literal, like growing up, like the whole sin thing with God, and what her parents expected of her. Like, she never broke free of that, went off on her own and learnt to make her own life choices and that were against her parents, but without having hate and shit in there. It's because, you know, I went to Catholic school all through, primary and then high school. But then when I moved to the city, I studied philosophy. You know, you become your own person and you have your own beliefs and you move on from attacking other people, right? I just can't imagine hating people based on their shit. The amount of shit she puts in for all the duggers, the amount of energy she exerts. What is the point? To hate on them and then then yell at them for not getting help? I mean, you're the biggest bully in the whole world, Petra. God, it really suits her, doesn't it? Petra. I've gone quiet because I'm reading. I need to I'll be right back. I'm starting to get hot, so it might be fan time. Where is that? I'm having a blank. I'll be back. I gotta remember, talk here, not here. Talk here, not here. What the hell are you doing? If it's in the way, make it so it's not in the way, Bill. Okay. Like this. Does this work? Does this work? Oh, what's it called? What's it called? Not wench. You know, I used to have to use it for not clench. Oh my God, but it's close to clench. It's so close to clench. I almost want to put lever in there as well. Oh, what's it called? No, let me figure it out. I'm not looking at the chat. Let me figure it out. No, it's not trench. Clench, wench, dench, fench, clunge. It's close to that. Is it clunge? It's not clunge. I'm saying it wrong. Am I saying it wrong? Why is this word being removed from my vocabulary? Clench. It's clench, isn't it? It's not. Is it clench? Clench. I miss having thighs. I just clench every time I want to fucking catch something. Okay. I don't know what it's called. Fine, I'm going to look at it to the chat. No one knows either. Why did she stop uploading? Why did she stop uploading to you know, I think she stopped going live on YouTube because she doesn't have any mods, or she has too many haters, or she always had to have members only on because she was getting bullied. Yeah. Oh, it's not clunge. I wish it was. Why is there anything called clunge? There should be. I feel like it would be a kitchen. It'd have to be something to do with the kitchen, I feel. Clunge. Come on, does anyone know what it's called? The thing that you have to tighten and the two things come together and then it clench. It's called a clench. Isn't it called a clench? It's going to be close to that. Even if I Google it, I don't know what I'm talking about. So how the fuck are they going to know what I'm talking about to tell me? You are a winner, Will. Saving the day. Clamp. Oh my God, I would never have got there. How did I forget the word clamp? Probably because I was thinking of wrench, because I was thinking tools, and I never went past, I couldn't get clamp, bitch, clamp. Why does it sound like it doesn't suit it now? I like clench better. Hey, get me the clench. Can you clench it? Make it clench. It's just not clench enough. Don't get clench with me. Where's your clench tone? Change that clench tone. Everybody clench. That is such a good exercise. Clench. Clench camp. Did anyone used to watch Teen Mum? One of my favorite scenes was when UBT, I don't refer to him as his name, or Lurch, he's married to Janelle, and they first started dating and they were in his car and they were talking about Kegels and Janelle didn't know what they were, and he's like, it's like to strengthen your muscles, blah, blah. It's the same with a guy, and he just made fun of her for not knowing. So that's quite an example of belittling someone for not knowing, but it was caught like just as they went to an ad on MTV, and they never showed it again. They never showed the clip again. And so the only clip like I've ever seen, it's not good, but it's there. Oh, you clench your teeth. And don't you clench your thighs when you drop something? And you like bring your thighs together like quickly. Is that called clench, or is that called I need to go to the toilet? When you need to go to the toilet and have you ever walked cross-legged to the toilet? I tried doing that recently. How the hell did I used to be able to do that back in the day? Or when you get into the toilet and you're so busting that you just start jumping up and down. Like, that's not going to help anything. But do you know what I have figured out? This is my little theory. Cubicles, when you go to the toilet and it's in a cubicle, why they're so close together? Because when you're drunk, it's all got to do with being drunk. But you're like, say you fall to the left and then you rebound off the right wall and then you just land on the toilet. Hopefully you've already got your pants down. But that's my little theory. That's why they're so close. So that you can just like rebound and eventually land in the middle. if the toilet was off center, it probably wouldn't work that way. But I've once been stuck in a cubicle because the door opened inwards and I got my legs stuck between. It's like I'm so unco. This does not happen to anyone. I got my legs stuck between the toilet and the door. And yeah, I still have that scar. Okay, that's enough toilet talk. That's actually what I edited out of the, when Katie didn't know whether I'm not the hymen, where any hole was, what hole was where, and how you play golf and that. Yeah, I edited out this huge bit where I was just where I learnt the different parts of the female anatomy. I must have been 18 or 19, and I was in a club. It was like, early in the morning. We were smashed off our faces, and there were a bunch of us girls, like just randoms. We didn't know each other. Some of my best mates I've met in the toilets, still mates today. But yeah, and someone just with red lipstick drew the vagina on the mirror, and we just started like letting each other know what's going on, all the labels. It was so good. And like, it's so like, why is it always red lipstick and someone willing to waste it? Oh, you got ballistic. I got locked in the toilet on a school trip in France. It was traumatizing. Oh my gosh. Especially in another country. Or have you ever been like stuck in the toilet or like at a party or something, and you have to wait till the song finishes because that's the only time it's quiet, and that's when you start banging? I've been stuck in a toilet one time before, and I'll refer to my Frank. Bill, please refer to your IG. Someone clapped back at KJ and she put it out there for the whole world to see. On her IG. Oh, okay. Let me just figure this out. Okay, just hang on. Snail mode's engaged. Let's figure this out. Oh, okay. I'll be back. Hang on. This one. Is it this one? Okay, so the post says, and Ball has had CPS called on her several times, but yeah, this is okay. So, I actually got the heads up about this, just recently, just before I came on here, and I've come across this before. I just can't believe this person shared this because, I came to the conclusion that it wasn't the same toad. But it says, and Ball has had CPS called on her several times. Her husband was involved in a murder, but yeah, she does not want to talk about it. And then Without a Chris Ball wrote, this comment about me was left on the Ginger video, the Ginger post about her book. Immediately, people wanted sources for their accusation about my husband and CPS. We have had CPS called on us multiple times because people spread rumors that we abuse our son with no proof. The proof is in the internet. The proof is on the internet. In every fucking video, the proof is in the internet. Sorry, that was me, not Katie. The cases are closed every time. Are they, Katie? Are they? Our nurses, doctors, and teachers all can vouch for the accusation or can vouch the accusations are false. CPS social worker told us we were obviously loving parents. Oh, for fuck off. No one would say that you were obviously loving parents. Katie, who the fuck are you kidding? Stop lying. Stop exaggerating. Say your point and move on. Don't add bullshit to it. Because it just makes us question you even more. Are you even aware that some people work for CPS that you're trying to bullshit to? And then she says, police have been here 3 to 4 times. Again, every time closing the reports, they have now noted in our county. Does it continue on? Like, how do I get there? Or is that it? How do I go down? I don't know. But why didn't she address the murder thing? So I'll tell you how I came across the murder thing. Just recently, seriously, in the last few nights, I don't think it's the same because there is a Todd Martin Paulson that was. Oh, this is what I've come across. Should I say it? Should I say it? I mean, it's just speculation, really, isn't it? It's not. I don't think it's him. But how many Todd Martin Paulsons are there living in Minnesota? So with the murder thing, because I came across it, he was apparently, well, it says Todd Martin Paulson. The age didn't match up, which is why I think I didn't believe it, but was a witness for a murder in Minnesota. But, this is just not fact. I don't know. Not fact. It's just something that I came across on the internet. But I can't believe that person actually said it. This is what kind of really annoys me and puts a bad name on what we are trying to do. I don't want to be associated with people that just want to get under her skin with information that is not verified. I've come across that, but I would never, unless you're sure, don't make it public. And I think I wasn't sure because it just sounded like it was like to do with, well, it was to do with drugs and stuff. But I mean, he has been also allegedly, I don't know. I can't speak on it, but that's what this is referring to. I'm pretty sure, like that he was a witness to a murder. But in my opinion, I didn't think it was him. And now I'm going to have to go back and have a look. This is stuff that I just come across randomly at night. And someone gave me the heads up about this post because they saw it. I can't believe Katie didn't even address the fucking elephant in the room. It's like almost the jurisdiction thing. Let's fight for jurisdiction, but let's not even touch on the defamation. And she just like addressed, yeah, we get your CPS. We're used to your same story you tell us all the fucking time. Why not? There's a reason that you picked this message, Katie. You could have chosen any other message that just said the CPS shit. Why this one? Why bring this up and not fucking address it? What the hell, Katie? So you've just put me on the spot and I've had to the information's out there. Maybe you should explain, Katie. Maybe you should explain. Please explain. I can't even do it because if I was from Queensland, I would have a good twang on it, but I'm not. I'm a sand grouper from Western Australia, and I don't have a twang. I wish I had a twang and a clench. Clenchy. Oh, she does address the issue lower. Oh, where's lower? Oh, because how do you go down and... Oh, yeah, so how do I scroll? That's where I can't get it. How do I go down here? Like, am I just dumb and missing it? Oh, guys. I'm using the scrolly thing on my mouse. Okay, we all knew we were in snail mode. We knew that it was going to take a while. And now here I am. My husband has never been involved in a murder. I have no idea where this is even coming from. Maybe you should Google it, Katie. While you're there, Google just Katie Joy Polson, son. That's what I want you to put into Google, Katie, those 4 words. And I want you to click on images and just see how many fucking photos you have put on the internet of your son. It's fucking disgraceful. I'm appalled. I'm appalled at the Paulsons for not even attempting to remove it. Your son has access to the internet. He could already be aware that you're exploiting his life. I mean, stop referring to him as a medically fragile child. Okay, yes, guys, we're getting to it. Bill's just getting it out. We're getting to it. My husband has never been involved in a murder. I have no idea where this is even coming from. This is by far the most insane rumor I've ever seen. Literally. My husband is at home with us. Oh my God, we're not talking about now. He's not sneaking off to kill people now. Katie, geez, he's not Dexter. He'd probably be better off being Dexter, though. At least he'd have a life purpose. God, I'm the worst. My hubby is at home with us all day. He's never been arrested. He's never been convicted of anything. He's never been under investigation, and he's non-violent. God, just the shit words you choose to word. Oh, you fucking choose to word. Oh, she just chooses to word shit the wrong way. She has no idea. You're not protecting your husband. You're just protecting some guy that lives with you. You have no fucking clue. She continues. So long short. Cliche for KJ. So long story short, speak about me. Oh. So long story short, speak about me all day long. I don't care. But these rumors are false. Thanks. Oh my gosh. What kind of tone was that written in, Katie? This is something serious, that your husband has been linked now to another thing, and the way that you respond is just so... I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just going to spew out fucking words and fucking shit writing and fuck. I wonder if you would protect a bottle of red wine better. Probably more emotional attachment to that than your husband. I'm just saying, fuck. Oh, no. Frank, no, thanks for the heads up. Oh, no, I'm always just going to get irritated by her. Oh, no, yeah, totally. Thank you for the heads up. And how long did it take her to I mean, that post had been sitting there for ages. I wonder if someone alerted her to it because, I doubt she would have even bothered to look. I'm just having a look over here at the chat. Yeah, Mary HB says it's got to be the nurses. CPS would not waste their time with calls from random people after 3 visits, right? How does she know that it's not the nurses reporting it? They are, mandated reporters. How does she know that it's not the teacher, V has his own voice and he's probably talking. He's not going to keep your little secret forever, Katie. I think he's even smarter than his mother. Oh, shit, I got something in my eye. And it's not my eyeball. Okay, I'm totally watering eye now. Can't see anything. Danielle says she saw it when she was on her Petra account. Well, no, the Petra account was Twitter, wasn't it? I think everyone on her Instagram is just her. I mean, how many different Instagram accounts can you make? I don't know if you can make lots. Can you? I think they're more I don't know. I thought Instagram was a bit more tight with that. God. And over on Instagram, God, she's writing a novel, isn't she? She's just loving the freedom of talking and talking and talking. Oh, I got something in my eye. Okay, I need to be back in a minute. Just give me 5. No, not 5. Oh my God. My eyeball. My eyeball. What's going on? I'm crying. Okay. Okay, guys, give me a minute. Won't be long. You know what I need? Oh my God, I so need, the little smoke break thing or drink break, like a thing with a little music. I don't want to say like BX Me's Boy. I think that was my thing that I liked about him, that he smoked weed. But yeah, like a little thing that comes up. So it's not just silent for people that are not watching that. Okay, I need a drink now because obviously I wasn't drinking before. But yeah, on Saturday, I was thinking of doing like a big like chat with the Aussies. Gonna try do some Aussies and then like some Twitter mates and bring them into my chat. So I don't know. Now that I've got the handle of things, let's just make it even harder. Let's up the game. Let's just completely make it unlistenable. who was it that said, can you block someone from having a channel? I'm pretty sure once you're blocked, once you're like banned from being on YouTube, you can't make another channel. But I don't know how they tell. Can you just use another email address? What's that? Danielle. I know YouTube removed a YouTuber named J Station who tried to make other channels. Yes, I think that might be. I remember that. Ballistic. You feel me on the 420 level. Fucking fantastic. You know, I was always like, if they are going to refile for the Tati thing, I was like, please do it on the 20th of April. Yeah. Because it's so weird because it's got to like sync up with your dates thing. Because we read our date differently. I think the UK also read it like us. I'm not sure. America, you're just off in your own, you know. Who else uses Fahrenheit? Come on, start using degrees Celsius just so we can all understand each other. Or do other countries use Fahrenheit as well? I only have Fahrenheit on my stove. I guess that's the same thing. Oh my God, stupid brain. Why do you just make me look stupid? Like, why not think before it comes out of the mouth? Because we're live on YouTube. Yes, I'm nuts. If you haven't figured that out yet, gosh. Oh, yes, UK. Oh, are you in the UK, Ballistic? So you would have Rolo chocolates. Day, month, year. Yes. Whereas like Americans, it's month, day, yeah. You make me work. You really make me work, Americans. Okay, someone's doing math and I've lost my brains. But yeah. Frank wants to hear lots of Aussies at once. We will all sound the same since everyone that has an Australian accent is one person, apparently. Apparently, Petra gets myself and Joe, Aussie Joe, mixed up. I mean, come on. Do you guys see a difference, right? West, like us West over here, we're so different to over there. But Joe did grow up in my state or was here for a while. So maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know. I'm just, Oh, Gatwick Airport. How that just always reminds me of the Gatwick baby, that documentary where the baby was found, like at the. It has a really good ending, but the baby that was found at Gatwick in the like way back. It's probably not even that. I could just be bullshitting right now. Oh, see, yes, Frank, high five. Boom, that we sound different. I can only tell, difference. American. Oh, I love the Southern accent. It's just so, yes. It's so like, the classic, I guess, stereotype. I want to, have the Chevy truck and do farming stuff on a porch. Oh, I really just want to be in a movie. Oh, I was watching that chapter. Oh, the one of, I don't even know if it was recent, but there was a state called Celebration. I don't know if it's a state or whatever, but like it's a Disney made up place. I mean, not made up. Oh my God, someone help me here. Okay, let's try and think this out. Like Disney made it as like where people can actually live, but like a corporation owns that. Like that kind of shit, I kind of want to live there. Is there grass turf? Like, are we talking that kind of corporation? Like, I don't want to have, I want everything to look good, but on the inside, it's just a shithole. And to be called celebration, like every day is a celebration. I feel like, what's that show? What's that show where she accidentally ends up in heaven or good place? Oh, yeah. That chick that shits me. Kirsten or Kristen? Why is it so hard? I never know if it's Kirsten or Kristen. And my guides are Kirsten from Sex and the City and Kristen. Oh, Kristen Dunst. Is it Kristen or is it Kirsten? I don't know. But what one is the Sex and the City one? Kirsten. So that means it is Kristen. See how my brain works? Is it Kristen? Is it Kristen Dunst? Also, you know who else I say different? The chick from Scream. Because I heard how her real name is said, and I'm like, "Bull cracker." Oh, Nev. But you guys say Neve Campbell. Nev, guy. Like, what's going on? It does make sense. And Demi. It's Demi. Demi? Demi. Like, not Demi? Why isn't it Demi? Demi. Demi Moore. I mean, it's so like, it puts that fancy thing above it and makes it fancy, like that's a Hollywood name. Demi. Who do you mean? Demi? Demi. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Celebration. And is it, oh yeah, is it always hot there? But yeah. And there was a murder there or something. Like a guy murdered his family. You guys should watch, that chapter. He's just my only true crime go-to. Oh, and I love Kendall as well. But I won't listen to her Princess Diana one because I just don't want to be taken down that path again. Yeah. So Katie hasn't really checked in on what's happening in the palace, has she? I mean, she was all over it. No word. She just drains me fucking. Oh. Yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, Saturday, I'm thinking, my time, 9 p.m.-ish. It's always ish. It's never going to be on time. But, yeah, let's get some Aussies on. We'll have, like, how many can you fit? I don't know how many my brain can cope with. So we'll have to do one and then, like, slowly build it up. But, it's a good practice for, I don't know. It'd be so good to hear other people, Aussies, from all around. Yes, Mike. And you know what I really love? Because I love the maroon shirt the best, like over the checkered one. But I like the maroon shirt in blue. Oh, have you seen it? That's the top shirt now. Maroon was always like, when he brings back the maroon one, I almost feel like when I'm hungover, I can watch that. It's comforting when he's got the maroon shirt on. It's just comforting. But now the maroon one is in blue. I really like the blue. If there's more colors, Mike, you should get them. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, go do adulty stuff, Frank. Thanks for stopping by. I really should, cut it out. I should be out of here. Stack the Aussies. Well, I'm so lucky that like my previous self prepared for the time when it would come, because how did I forget that we were going to do an Aussie God, what I want to call it, I can't. I'm censoring myself. Get together. An Aussie get together. Have an Aussie barbecue. And no, we don't put the shrimp on the barbie. I don't even know what shrimp is. I think you guys mean prawns. But apparently, I don't know, because also there's baby prawns that are in Chinese stuff, and apparently they're called frozen shrimp. So, but no one put lamb on the barbie. I know, it's so gross, isn't it? Lamb. I like corn on the barbie. Like, oh, holy shit, charcoal the shit out of that corn. I love it. It's corn on a stick. Any food on a stick wins with me. And I don't like food you've got to work at. Like, I don't like fish that has bones. Even when someone's like, oh, I've removed all the bones. But no, you haven't. You've left those ones in that you think are edible, but they're still bones. And I have to work. I can't just enjoy my food. I've got to be conscious all the time. You know, like when you're eating fruit and nuts, out of a bag, but you can't stand pepitas. Fucking pepitas. They are in every fucking thing. Pepitas. I can't live in this world. They're just overtaking the world. I had I feel like that's that would be me hunting and gathering. That was some shit. And then, I went and brought like a whole bag of just cashews, and I was like living it. I could just eat it without thinking. Oh, I feel like nuts as well now. Oh, 43 watching, 43 likes. Look at that balance. I like it. I am a Libra, but I'm on the cusp because it's never just straightforward with me. Pardon. So I'm on the cusp of Scorpio. But in the American astrology, you guys just cut me out. I'm not even on the board. But the sun was in a different place at a different time. When you turn 30, this is a little fun trick. I don't even know if this is real. I never looked into it. But someone told me when I was young, someone came up to me and they gave me advice. They were like, if I could tell my 19-year-old self some advice, I'd tell them. And then they told me. And the only thing I remember was them saying, like, everything sucks. Everything sucks until you turn 30. And when you turn 30, the planets align to the same that they were when you were born. I should really look this up. And it's magical. Yeah, like 29 is the worst year apparently to live. And then when you hit 30, it's amazing. But I'm so glad I'm through, you learn all that shit. You go through shit in your 20s and you learn. And then in your 30s, I can't even remember my 30s. It was just spent with my baby Tinky. Yeah, and then I'm 39 this year. 30 fucking 9. Okay, I might be insane. Maybe I've got Petra disease. No. I could never have a child. Gosh, I could never be responsible enough. Like, it's so hard making sure they don't die. Like my nieces, it's just, and everything, I have to watch what I say because I am, influencing them. They're at an age now where it's important. I can't just bullshit to them. It's like critical information. I've already spilled way too much. I've made like my niece. She knows some some good songs that she shouldn't. Oh, but when you're young, you don't know what it's about. Oh, that she wants. Remember, like Ace of Base? I never knew what any of their songs were about. But when you get older, it's like, whoa. Like, what was that one? Like, she wants another baby. I just thought, did she want another baby as in a child, or did she want another baby as in like, that's my baby, that's my man, that's my baby? Oh, that's what's meant to happen in your 30s. You're meant to get married. Well, not meant to, but like, I wish that I was more. I guess I became so selfish. Like, I learned to love myself, and then I was like, no one, like, my bar's like, well, not my bar's so high, but I just don't like people. I've got to get past that. If I want to have someone who visits me at the hospital, I've got to get a move on. Fuck. But and then you have the children, and so it's no longer about you, and you've got a purpose to live. Oh my gosh, I'm a snail and I'm just figuring this out. I can just live through you guys. Are we talking Petra? I think she wanted both. Will? Oh, thanks for coming, E. High five. Oh, I love a good waving one. Just people in general. Not the best representation of Homo sapiens, you know? We're not, we could be better. I mean, we become our own predator. It's basically the human centipede joined the circle, you know? We just, well, not us, because some of us, you know, you find your tribe, but the general public enjoy consuming, just constantly consuming. What is it? 7 Deadly Sins. Well, I just got the picture of the, you know, the greed one. God, I love that movie. I used to love Kevin Spacey so much. That's what I mean. Like, just reality fucks with shit, but you would rather know, right? But it's really making everything so fucking PC. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yes, humans as a collective. I like that word, collective. Ace of Base. It's the best. Hit Machine 5 was my favorite. I actually found it and I have been playing it in my car. I've only listened to it once through because, yeah, it's really scarred on my mind. I'm thinking maybe now, was it the best or was it just scarred in my mind and I played it so much because my CD collection was limited at the time? I don't know. But it's the one with that here's Johnny do like, you know, the remix of that song, and then on the video clip it's from that movie with that guy and he's, you know, oh my god, I wish I could just plug a HDMI cord into my brain so I didn't even have to talk and you'd just be able to understand what's going through my mind. Oh, police wife life. Hi. Oh, I always leave stuff up on the. Yes, The Shining. What's his name? It's not Michael Douglas, is it? It's not Michael Douglas. I get him mixed up. Like, I get Richard Gere and Harrison Ford mixed up. And I don't know how. It must be their hair. I don't know. And I get Samuel L. Jackson. My friend can't understand how I can get Samuel L. Jackson and it's not Morgan Freeman, but I want to say Morgan because Morgan Freeman has the freckles. I get so many people mixed up. Jack Nicholson. Will, you're good. You're good. And Looney. High five, guys. See, the delay's not that bad, is it? Is it? And I'm really loving my mic because now I've pushed it down and I can see over it. So it's kind of like a friend. that I could lean on, but not because the clench thing. I don't know if it's that stable. Actually, clamp. I don't know. Clamp kind of ruins the party. Why does clamp ruin the party? It sounds too tight. Clench feels like it's, you know, free will still. What the hell? Oh, it is 11:37 p.m. Oh, I've got a big day. Or tomorrow night I'm going out. Oh my gosh, I don't know how it's going to go. I haven't been out in so long because I've been so unwell. So I'm either just going to sweat really bad, but that's fine, you know. But yeah, I might take some sunnies because the light's affecting me. But then Saturday we should meet back here around 9 p.m. ish my time. And yeah, and you can see we'll see what Aussies turn up. Bring them to the arena. We'll see how it goes. Thank God there's a mute button. Like, you know, I kind of like how Petra sometimes mutes her husband. Like, thank fuck we don't have to listen to that. But yeah. Oh. Well, you guys all have a good day. And hopefully this one, I feel like this went good. I feel like my head was on. Yeah, I'm agreeing with myself. I wish, do you know what? I wish that like humans had like, because have you seen that Black Mirror? One of my favorite Black Mirror episodes is the social media one, the one where, like if no one watches Black Mirror, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Seriously. My favorite Black Mirror episode is the one where you have to earn points and you give each other like social media, like thumbs up and you rate each other and stuff. And that all relies on whether you can. So you want to like, because the chick, she needs to go to the airport and fly, but her social media thing has to be high enough. She has to be rated well enough to be able to fly. Black Mirror is amazing. Amazing. I love it. And also the other one that's really good is it must be all because one season is just every single one is my favorite one. That one season, every single one is good. Because in the first season, I was like, oh, I didn't like the first season, first episode. So, but luckily I pushed on. I think it's in one of the last seasons, but yeah, there's one where this woman loses her husband or her boyfriend and she just can't get over the emotional loss. And there's this company that sends you like him, basically. It's a clone and she puts him in the bathtub and he has to grow into a human. And that's the only freaky part. But, and then he talks to her. It's his voice. It's so freaky. But then, you know, he won't leave her alone. It gets a bit freaky. Oh, puff, puff, pass. Yeah, get onto Black Mirror, guys, if you haven't seen it. Because even, yeah. Oh, T King, high five. Oh, are you talking clones, Will? Oh, clones are freaky. Like, even, or not just clones, but yeah, robots that look human. I don't even know how far, like, a lot of stuff has gone, but even just Dolly, the cloning, the sheep freaked me out. I'm still freaked out over Dolly. Cloning freaks me out. Okay. Thanks, guys, for all coming. Oh, and also I just want to say quickly, like, thanks for everyone that left a comment to my posts on the community tab. Like, I didn't know how much I needed to read that until I read it. And I was like, oh my God, you guys, you're such fucking beautiful people. So, again, give yourself a high five, give yourself a self hug, and it can be from me. Okay. If you want, you can just pretend it's from me. Let's not make it weird. Oh my God, where is it raining all day? I cannot wait for rain. Oh, you've never heard of Black Mirror? Well, your life is about to change. I hope you look it up. It's really good. Okay, guys, I'm going to depart. I cannot believe how the hell does 2 hours fly? It definitely is the Langoliers. And I'm the blind chick with the walking stick. No, with the blind stick. And hopefully people have seen that. Oh, I love seeing all the cactuses. Thank you so much for coming, guys. It was so good. I think we rolled well. We did well. See you guys. Oh, I've got a little thingamajig. I'll see you on Saturday. Saturday, bring it on. It's only 2 more sleeps. Okay, hang on. Bye.